Welcome. In this lesson, we're going to talk about the search and find capabilities within Chapter 3. I would like you to select Chapter 3 here in Folder View, and we're going to do a text search first. So we will go up to the search bar here, and let's say that we're looking for a painting. I don't know the artist, but I have an idea. So how would I do this? I would type in P for painting, and it will present me a list of key tags and keywords, but I'm not interested in that. So I would type in AINT. This reduces my search to only 5 paintings, which is really nice. I would click space. I don't have to type and I remember that the artist name was Mondrian, but I don't know how to spell that, so I would type in MOND, and instantly it reduces my selection to the 2 paintings that I'm interested in. Isn't that great? See how much time that saves you? You could imagine if instead of these 10 photos, it was 100 or 1,000. That's great. Now select Show All. Now go over to Display and click Thumbnail View. Reduce your thumbnail all the way to the left so you see a whole bunch. Now imagine trying to find that same painting there. How would you do it? Let's use the same text search option, PAINT space MOND, and instantly I have these selected. And then I can increase the thumbnail slider so I can see the file names, for which I can add keyword tags or star ratings. Okay, click Show All, go to the display icon, click Folder Location. Now let's use a different search. You can either select the photo first that you wanted to search based on, or just leave it empty and drag it into, and you'll see what I mean by that. So I want to find this painting, so I'm going to select this painting. I'm going to go over to the search bar here, click the down arrow, and use Visual Similarity Search. And this will instantly find that photo based on color or shape, depending on where this slider is. If you don't see it, just click this little thing right here, and you can see how it ranks in percentage. So it says, okay, I got 95, 62, 61, and instantly people start coming into, probably because it's based more on color than shape. If I were to move this to the right, you can see that actually none of them move. That's interesting. Let me reduce the color all the way down to the left, and I have other photos that pop up. You have an option to save this as a smart album if you need to reuse this again. Click Show All. Now I'm going to show you what I mean if you don't have any photos selected. So if you were to go to the same search bar, select Visual Similarity Search, now there's nothing there. So now you can just drag a photo into the find, and it will find other photos that look like a duck. But I find it funny because now it also shows me people. So people have a 70% measure of similarity to a duck, but it's also based on color. So let's move it more towards shape. Oh, we still have a person that supposedly looks like a duck, so it's kind of funny. You can also add more to the find if you wanted to. So let's click Show All again. Let's select the painting, Visual Similarity Search, and let's say you want to drag this painting. You can drag it right next to the other painting, drop, and it will now find it based on these two. Now look at the difference. There's those 4 paintings that I was looking for earlier using a text search. So you can see how this can be very, 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 very useful. And remember, we found this guessing on painting and molding. We could have used key tags. It doesn't matter. Now quickly, something I wanted to show you is I went to chapter 2, and I just wanted to show you something. Let's use nature, the keyword tag. You can actually drag that into the find bar too, and it will find just those pictures related to the keyword tag nature. Yes, you can click on the binoculars, but it's just also another option for you. Let's go back to chapter 3, and we'll use select the duck, and now we'll use object search. And this will ask you to mark the object to search for, so we're going to expand it here, and then you say search object, and then it found the other duck, and it finds other things related to it and approximate similarities according to the percentage. So it's just another option. You could drag another photo next to the duck if you wanted. You can adjust the color and shape. It's just another nice function to have. Click Show All. And the last one is a duplicate photo search. So it said no valid stack groups were found in your selection because I don't have any stacks in chapter 3. Now something else I wanted to talk about quickly. We're trying to find items based on certain visual similarities, object similarities, but what if we use the reverse thinking? So this is where the Find menu can become very useful. Let's click on Chapter 2, click Show All, and we notice, remember that we tagged a lot of these photos, but maybe in reverse thinking I want to find the untagged items. But it says no items match this combination because remember in Chapter 2, all the items were tagged. So of course it says find untagged items, there aren't any. If we were to go to Chapter 3 and said find untagged items, then it would show you all the photos because they're not tagged. There are other things that you can use. You can say find by history, find by media type, find by details, metadata, untagged items, unanalyzed content, items not in any album. Remember I told you about define people for tagging. So remember, you can use the opposite thinking to find something instead of just using a normal search. So you have already two different options that are presented with you. In the next lesson, we're going to talk about date view and the timeline and how that can help you.